Well, we've heard this time and again, Winnipeg is the murder capital of Canada. It also has the highest rate of youth crime in the country. Teens have been responsible for dozens of homicides over the past 6 years. Many led astray through a life of drugs. As Global's Brittany Greenslade tells us now, students in one Winnipeg school are hoping to reach the kids before the drugs take hold of them first.
It is my pledge to myself that from this day forward, I will not use, sell, or promote illegal drugs.
Tucked away inside a West Kildonan classroom are 5 students, promising themselves and each other to stay away from drugs.
Your life isn't certain. Like, if you get involved in that, you do have a chance of dying or getting caught up in it.
Over the past 6 years, half of the homicides in Winnipeg were committed by killers under the age of 24. 29% of those suspects were still teens at the time.
Once they enter that lifestyle, a downward trajectory begins.
It's a cold reality many will never face, but these 16-year-old girls have already lived it. In 2009, 15-year-old Seth Ottenbright, a student at West K, was stabbed to death by a classmate.
It's just weird to think like that could have been anybody. It could have been my cousin, it could have been me, it could have been my brother.
So they turned to TJ's Gift Foundation.
Kids are the ones that are teaching other kids, hey, try this, do this, it'll give you a great high. And we felt if we could concentrate on getting those kids to, hey, you know what, it's not so cool. Not everybody does do it, etc. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
Karen and Floyd Wiebe's son, TJ, was murdered 9 years ago. He was caught in a downward spiral of drugs and violence and was stabbed to death when he was 20 years old.
Losing a child is the absolute worst thing in the entire world. There's not a day, no matter how positive that day is, there's not a day that goes by where the horror doesn't come back.
Through time and donations, the hope is to turn TJ's death into a positive legacy for kids.
They have the power within them to make a difference in other kids' lives. They have the power within them to save their friend's life.
So these 5 students are keeping their pledge and asking others to do the same. Brittany Greenslade, Global News.